All right, so let's look at the interior here. Here's your driver's side door panel. Driver's side comes with a nice little map pocket. Fresh window tint on the windows. Sun visors are nice. A lot of the Japanese cars seem to come with them. Seems to be a very popular accessory in Japan. There's our headliner. Oh, and our door light does work. I just had it turned off. So we're at 37,500 kilometers right now, 23,000 miles-ish. Speaker wire you can see running through here. So originally this comes with one speaker in the passenger door, so it's aimed at the driver. This one has had another speaker and the bracket and everything added into the driver's side door. So you now have a 2-speaker stereo, actual stereo. We have a aftermarket Bluetooth, SD card, AM, FM stereo. So originally these trucks came with a 1-speaker AM only radio and AM only with a Japanese band. So you couldn't get a whole lot of US stations and they were AM only. Seats are in pretty good shape. You'll see there is just barely starting to be a spot starting to rip through right there. That's real common on these trucks. And actually, this is probably one of the better ones you'll ever find out there with the original seats because they did that a lot. Smartly, they put in this vinyl patch from the factory to keep that bolster wear from happening, but then the stitching tends to pull through. We have some wires tucked up over here. Those run up to the light bar lights, so you can disconnect them and feed them out through if you need to remove the whole roof rack assembly. Headrests, so you don't pop out the back window when you get rear-ended. Break open the window with your head. So there we go. I don't know what that said. Something was due at 39,000. Let's give this a quick start. We have to deal with that annoying beep all the time. Here, I'll turn off the air. Had the heat blowing this morning because it's a little chilly. Fortunately, I don't have that off for you, but all you would see is an engine. So it idles up a little high when you first start it up. That's the automatic choke. And if we run it for a little while, you'll hear it idle down. I love the sound of this little engine. A little 3-cylinder has quite a nice exhaust note to it, really. And then being mid-engine and all-wheel drive, it's practically a Bugatti. Really, it's the same thing. Better because it's a manual. So you really get that driver's experience out of it. All right, you can hear it starting to idle down a little bit there. Got slightly warm driving down to the park. I'm about half a mile from my house here. All right, let's step around to the other side now. Hopefully this is not too shaky for anybody out there. Something passenger side door panel. Again, fresh window tint. Has a visor. Our headliner and our seats. Radio. Little ashtray. Cigarette lighter. I've never tried to use that to light anything. 12-volt outlet works just fine. Have our little glove box, pocket. You can have the original AM only radio with it, collector's item. There's your alternative exhaust tip if you don't like the big one. This is a fuse holder, so all the Japanese vehicles, I'm sorry, not fuse, flare. All the Japanese vehicles have flares mounted there. Sometimes they get removed before shipping those, so there's not a combustible something or other on the roll-on, roll-off transport boat.